Kovacsik method is a therapy based on the capture of natural energy that was developed by Estevam Kovacsik specifically for cancer. The most important aspect of the Kovacsik method is what we consider the origin, and to us the origin is one, and it's very specific. The living organism becomes ill when it is exposed for a long enough period of time to a vibration that comes from water contaminated by feces. Here we use the term living organisms because animals as well as human beings are affected in the same way. In the case of humans, it's necessary for a person to be exposed for several hours a day, several days a week for a period of about 2 years for the disease to manifest in one of its classic forms, as a tumor, a wound, or a dysfunctional organ. We become ill at places where we are routinely stationary in relation to the ground. The typical places where we are usually exposed to this vibration are places where we routinely stay: the bedroom, workplaces, the living room. When we say that the origin of cancer is in the environment where we live or work, people usually ask themselves the same question: if there are 5 people living where I live, why am I the only one to get sick? To answer that question, we need to understand that this vibration only rises vertically, and because of this, the person has to be positioned exactly over the course of the water vein or the sewer pipe to be affected by its vibration. The sewer pipe, for example, is around 35 centimeters in diameter. In the case of a water vein, it can vary from a small vein 5 centimeters wide to veins tens of meters wide. So to us, a person being routinely positioned over it or 1 meter away from it makes all the difference. Another very important point in the Kovacsik method is that to us, the manifestation of the disease is not the cancer itself. We understand that cancer is an agent located around the regions of the heart and spleen. When a person starts the 2-year period, right at the beginning of this period, this agent appears and stays inactive there for approximately 1 year. During the 2nd year, the agent begins to actively cause certain dysfunctions in the body. When it reaches 2 years, the agent will be strong enough to manifest itself in the classic forms of the disease. If cancer is the agent, why do we have, for example, a tumor brain, a skin wound, or a liver dysfunction? The agent will manifest itself, affecting the most fragile part of the body. Let's take a smoker as an example. Due to the harmful effects of cigarettes, the entire respiratory system, especially the lungs, are fragile parts of the body, and for that very reason, when the agent is strong enough to be active in the organism, it will find less resistance. Therefore, it will manifest there, for the first time, in one of its classic forms. So, to summarize the theory, we can say cancer has only one origin, which is the exposure of the organism to vibration coming from water contaminated by feces. Cancer is an agent located in the regions of the heart and spleen, and will manifest itself in the classic forms in the most fragile part of the organism. Using this same body fragility criterion as a factor to help define where cancer manifestations will appear, we can understand the reason for a higher incidence in a specific location of the body, depending for instance on sex, age, eating habits, among others, such as the high incidence of prostate cancer among men of a certain age, or why breast cancer is so common in women. Thank you for your attention, and always count on us.